Brad, so you may have seen recently we got a plastic wall mount in to hold up your VR headset, and I was not impressed with it, maybe even a little mean. AMVR has said, hey, we've got a wall mount and it's a lot cooler than that one was. Let's check this out. It's got tape on it, so always use your small, sharp unboxing knife. When you have to deal with something like tape, you don't want to hurt yourself trying to rip that tape by hand, and you don't want to use a knife that's going to hurt you either. One stand, mounts, mounting hardware. So they give you screws if you want to put it into the wall, or a whole bunch of 3M stick pads if you have a smooth kind of wall that you can attach it to. Sadly, I don't think those are going to work for us. Okay, it's actually pretty cool. Let me build it real quick and then I'll show it to you. It's all metal, like the other one we hoped was. It actually kind of reminds me, I don't know how many of you out there are tuners and messed with a whole bunch of weird random performance car parts, but the metal kind of reminds me of a lot of those, like if you've ever replaced an antenna on a car with like a billet steel antenna or something, it feels like that. It's got 4 pegs, 1 for each controller, and then of course you have your 2 pegs in the middle that's supposed to hold your headset. There is an Allen head on this, but it doesn't come with one. Looks like you're just supposed to finger tighten it, although this first one is not wanting to tighten as well as I would like it to. It's a little rough. There we go. We made it happen. It feels like it's made out of an aluminum, and the threads in the aluminum are just not amazing. They don't feel like putting a nut on a screw. They feel like putting a screw into a surface that it's not exactly meant for. So this would go fine with an Allen key. They probably should send you the Allen key you need for this. I might even go get an Allen key to finish doing this, because not a single one of those wants to go in easy. Okay, whoever's doing your machining on the aluminum and threading the inside, they're not making it perfect, because this is kind of a pain. Oh my God. We have a tool to actually tighten these. AMVR, I think you should A, either fire whoever's been threading these, B, send the Allen key that actually fits with it, or C, all of the above. Because one of these, even with the right tool, still not wanting to go. And it's not cross-threaded, that's just what's happening with the screw and the aluminum. The other ones though, if you have the tool, works perfectly and easily. John, I'm gonna need you to come try to hold this while I try to screw it in place. Wow. Is it still spinning? It's still spinning. Ah. Like a freaking charm, man. Between a pipe wrench, the included AMVR warranty card, and an Allen, we actually got that all together. So this is the wall mount. It's all made out of metal. It's got a nice little Beat Saber looking pattern on there. Don't know if they got permission to use that, but hey, let's put it on the wall now. Although I gotta say, I've gotta knock it once for all that we just went through. Not everyone's gonna have the tools ready to do that. You gotta fix these for sure. They're supposed to be finger tightenable, and we actually did a minor amount of damage to it doing it that way. If you just bought this thing and you had to do that and then you damage it, you'd probably feel a little bad about that. So let me mount this on the wall and then show you how this works. Controller. You could hang it from the wrist strap, you could hang it from the tracking ring, although it's probably not the best thing in the world for the tracking ring. Depending on which head strap you have, you might be covering up your cool design though, which kind of defeats a little bit of the purpose, but it does its job. It holds it up there. Gosh, I'm gonna email AMVR, tell them about the aluminum problem. I will not put a link in the description yet. If they assure me it'll be fixed and it's been fixed, I'll add a link in the description then to it. Keep an eye on this. If you're interested in this post, come back every so often and see if we've updated and let you know, or DM me if you're looking for some more answers, because in its state right now, I just can't recommend it knowing that you're gonna run into that problem. I mean, you might have the right tools, you might make it work, but it's not the way it's supposed to show up, and that's bothering me. So I'll let AMVR know, and I'll get back with you after that in the comments if they fixed it to where you can just finger tighten those, or they include the Allen key, whatever it needs to actually make it work. So for now, no link in the description. It does look cool. I really was excited about the Beat Saber on it. The fact that the whole thing comes in red or black. I thought it looked good on the wall. It definitely has a few issues that need to be sorted before it's sold to anyone, I think. So, hey, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think what we ran into is okay for a product? Is that good enough as is to buy it? Let me know. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out today, and I will see you in another reality.